Warcraft.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Warcraft 3 here at Back to Warcraft Panda TV Invitational Group D Winner Bracket Final started already. It's Foggy versus Yumiko. Here we go. No long introduction needed because we have a Mountain King versus... where is she? There she is, the Warden. What a better opening. I don't think there is any. It's of course Foggy versus Yumiko as we mentioned before. Group D will conclude here today. 3 best of 3s. Usually Lucifer was supposed to be in this group as well, but he is suffering from malaria. We wish him all the best and believe is gonna replace him. But let's focus on this one. Foggy, of course, from the Ukraine, our European champion at the moment. Won WCA 2016, our qualifier on the other side. Yumiko, formerly one of the 3 human brothers next to TH and Infi, but he's not that great anymore. His shape is not the best, so there's definitely potential for Foggy to make it out of this group, make it into the playoffs, together with Xiao KK and Focus from China, respectively, Korea. It's been some time since I was on the air. Remo covered for me through the weekend, so if I'm a little rusty, please excuse this, but I'm in a great mood, and I'm craving for some awesome Warcraft games. Mountain King, of course, level 2.3 already. Warden, a little behind, but we see a Huntress Hall already. We see an expand... No, it's the second Engine of War, interestingly. No Tree of Life. So he's heavily focusing on creeping, and look at this item. Pendant of Energy it is. 2 more Shadow Strikes. Have fun, little human brother. He's creeping his expansion, of course, going for the extra income, making it rain. And he's a little faster than Foggy is, but do we see a tech already? No. This is double Ancient of War, Huntress, and the Warden by Foggy. So mass harass coming in once this lady reaches level 3 for Fan of Knives, level 2 most likely. I don't know the skill set here, because it's Natty's. So we're gonna see about that. Yumiko is constantly scouting this with a Berserker, with a Footman, but on the Foggy side we see a Shadow Priest and a Berserker as well. Nice micro, saving the Shadow Priest, gets the Shadow Strike out, and there is additional experience, but he doesn't get the Poacher yet. Oh, Yumiko should have stolen it. It is level 3 for the Warden. He's going for the Berserker. The Stormbolt is hitting her hard, or him hard, and the Bolt as well, so he's gonna lose the Troll Twins, and the next hammer is gonna fall. Yumiko on Rampage here, triple kill at this very creep spot. In the meantime, its expansion is about to be up. Arcane Tower is coming as well, but now it's getting dangerous for the Chinese. The Huntress are out, and this is of course more pressure, more area of effect, more sustainability for Foggy. And sound is up. Yep, sorry, missed it. Yeah, both heroes on level 3. Both heroes well equipped, of course, the Warden a little better thanks to this Pendant of Energy. I think Yumiko, yeah, Claws plus 9 is of course not that great for the human race since they don't have a Blade Master, don't have a Demon Hunter, and that's what you're looking for. Oh, here comes the Warden with his staff. Here she goes, level 2 Fan of Knives, booyah, 4 units hit, and a Shadow Strike on this one, so it's definitely gonna go down and slows down the building of this hall. And then another Fan of Knives, but that one didn't hit too well. Stormbolt connects and almost is around for Yumiko, who's seemingly playing a lot better than in the recent weeks. So here comes the police and another Stormbolt, but he dodges it with the town portal. So what an opening to this first game of today. Action-packed game on Nomad Isles. That's what we all wish for, and that's what we all expected. Foggy not going for an expansion here. This is mass pressure. How long can he keep it up? That's the big question. Sooner or later, Yumiko will out-tech him. No tech yet. Second barracks. We're kind of used to seeing this. Lots of footmen. Later, of course, you can go into mass knights. So it is worth it. It is definitely worth it to go for double barracks, especially if you face double Huntress. Lots of Wisp. Oh, a tower push! This is no expansion. He wants to end it quick with Ancient Protectors. Is this gonna work? He lost both of his mercs before, but the Warden is in a great shape. First Ancient Protector is coming up. Yumiko, only 1 Arcane Tower here. No shop at the expansion, but double Shadow Priest. So a lot of healing and a lot of Dispel, but he doesn't need that Dispel, obviously. Militia support is in. He doesn't see the army. Here we go. Shadow Meld is going down. And yeah, Fan of Knives hitting all of the militia. First Huntress is down, though the second one is almost surrounded. But yeah, how long can he keep this up? The Engine Protector is halfway through, but he needs repair. The damage is too high, so first AP got cancelled. And Foggy is in a very, very dangerous situation here. Only 4 Hunters remaining. And the damage of 3 Shadow Priests is definitely too high. No mana anymore for a Fan of Knives. Only one for a Shadow Strike. But he has to get rid of all the footmen. And now with double barracks, of course, it's so easy for Yumiko to stand against this. Foggy needs kills. Foggy needs to level up. And Foggy needs to get his APs up as well. He stole Muddy and the Berserker, so that's a nice little move. Is there anything remaining? No. No Mercs at the moment for Yumiko. And of course he can abuse his own Merc camp as well, but that's gonna take some time. With slow, it's a little easier to deal with the Mountain King. And now it's time to get the APs up. 5 Huntress. But he has the Mauler for a lot of blocking. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 footmen already. Here comes another militia. Of course, this all delays his tech. Or is he attacking? No. Yumiko not attacking and Foggy not attacking as well. Fan of Knives once again connecting, but not level 4 yet. 2 Hunters have to be microed away immediately. Look at this blocker line. It's the Berlin Wall here in Nomad Isles. Will Foggy be able to tear it down like Gorbachev wanted back then? And this AP is not coming up as well. But, oh man, he's losing so much. He needs a heal scroll, but he's not close to a shop or anything. He's gonna lose so much. Level 4 on the Mountain King already. This AP is not gonna come up, and this push heavily failed. Yumiko standing tall. Of course, a lot of resources went into this, but Foggy taps out. And this is 1-0 for the Chinese. After 8 minutes. Who would have thought? That was a quick game. But is this likings? Yeah, you don't need to fend if you're facing Huntress. Because it's no piercing damage, obviously. But yeah, the second barracks, definitely worth it. Definitely a key to victory here. Because, of course, a lot more footmen. There's some distortion on stream, right? At least in my earphones. Okay, this seems better. Yeah, this looked like Foggy was exactly knowing what he does. But it wasn't that great. Those triple trolls, yeah, the triple piercing damage and heal for whatever. That was really, really good. Really, really good mercenary control by Yumiko. And by the way, thank you, Mikey, once again for a $5 donation. This has become a habit, kinda. It's really, really cool. Thank you very much, my friend. Neo with a haircut. Yeah, finally, right? It was about time to get a haircut. And I think it's quite good now. So, where is my Team Liquid page? Here we go. This is, of course, the Panda TV Invitational. And so let's take a look. $9,000 on the line. We have 2 quarterfinalists already. That is Xiao KK and Focus. Today we're going to conclude. Holy shit! That's some fast updating here. Shout out to all my Liquipedia boys. We're gonna conclude this group here today, Yumiko versus Foggy, and then Colorful versus Believe, and the loser of this game faces the winner of this game, and we have 2 more quarterfinalists as well. Lucifer unfortunately had to drop because he's suffering from malaria, but we heard from Frenzy that he's feeling better, and he needs like 3 weeks rest and 3 weeks before he is back to competition. And yeah, so we wish him all the best. The Undead Legend, the 3-time Terra Cup winner, at the hospital at the moment, but his friends are taking care, his parents are taking care, so as far as I know, we don't have to worry. Obviously, oops, I didn't update this. Obviously, Mountain King versus a Warden is always so hard. Yumiko, this is always a gamble. Like, Do you go for a Mountain King because there's always a chance of a Demon Hunter? And if there's a Demon Hunter, your Mountain King is completely worthless. So he went for the gamble, he succeeded, and he got rewarded. But the next map is Echo Isles. This is all best of 3. So Yumiko needs one more map, this map maybe, to advance to the quarterfinal and being the first human player in this playoffs. This time it's a Demon Hunter, no Warden anymore, and now the question is Archmage or MK, and this time it's an MK. Ay. This will be so hard. If Foggy has the timings down of his mana burn, there will be no Storm Bolts at all. And without the Storm Bolts, what can you do with the Mountain King? Nothing. So what we usually see is a little creeping, expansions, more creeping, more harass, and then a big clash at like 70 or 80 food. Yumiko loves to secure this shop because if you don't know it, this is the only shop here on Echo Isles. So what he usually does is placing towers here to deny the scrolls and the invo potions from his opponent. We'll see how this pans out. Foggy is wasting some time here with the Demon Hunter, but now he's coming down and starts this creep. Yumiko not really taking care, but okay, no experience, has been denied. Alright. Mountain King is starting his creeping as well. Not at the warrior, which the building placement of the altar suggests, but he's going down. So most likely double expansion play. And I think this would have been better for Foggy in the first place on Nomad Alts as well, because I think at the moment he's in a better shape. He can beat Yumiko. Of course, there's always the ping issue here on NetEase, but for me the ping is excellent. So I hope it's the same for Foggy as well. Ring of Protection +3 is of course not what you want. But he's a little faster in creeping now. He will get his mercenaries faster because Yumiko went for the little green spot in between. Now with militia support, going for the Renegade, and Foggy has finished this. We see 2 Wisps already. Of course, they were for repair once. Now they are for the engine of for the Tree of Life. But he's going for an early Hunter's Hall again. Interestingly, I don't think this is going to be a push. Without the area of effect, you can't really make it work. The double engine of War Huntress strategy. But you need the Hunter's Hall anyway. Of course it delays your attack, it delays the expansion, but here it is. And more mercenaries will follow soon. The Berserker is ready now. And there we go. Perfect timing by the Ukraine. Mr. Harry Potter. And now both players are going for their expansions. Yumiko not calling new militia. This will slow him down a bit, but of course gives him more lumber for an early attack most likely. Handed off energy for the Mountain King. This is first map the other way around. Crap item for the one side and amazing items for the other side. And this is great because now with 420 mana, the Demon Hunter cannot burn at all before he's level 3. He will get level 3 here, yes. But still, it's 4 mana burns and you have to do great with your Demon Hunter to be able to succeed with this. Boots and staff for Foggy. He wants to get in range for the Mountain King, but this is not going to work. Yumiko with the mercenaries as well. And how much trouble can the Demon Hunter create? We see the first Huntress, Tree of Life, halfway through. Of course, it's going to take him a long time to walk down. And here we see the first Stormbolt. It's not going to be a surround or anything. He just wants to throw it out before he gets burned. Town Hall halfway through, so the human will have a faster expansion, but this is quite normal, and Foggy's expansion will be very fast. So he's safe for now. Demon Hunter is scouting all of this. Boots are not available, so the Demon Hunter can always chase the MK, the little dwarf. No lumber mill just yet, so it's only gonna be arcane towers. Maybe he's afraid of immolation, and he wants to burn the mana in general. And a little damage. So Foggy with the first Huntress. This is like a Mexican standoff. Another Stormbolt. Almost a surround, of course, on level 2. These Stormbolts hurt. But now he's chasing the MK. We haven't seen a mana burn just yet. And I wonder why. Maybe it is immolation. Nice blockings from Yumiko. Another Stormbolt. Oh, man, Foggy, what are you doing? Trying to staff out. The damage is not very high. No Stormbolt, so he escapes without a TP. But losing the Shadow Priest in the process. This is once again a very, very bad early game for Foggy here in this game. He's not calling his troops to aid. Maybe he can deny the Mauler. There's a bash. And full XP for the MK, as well as a replenishment potion. Everything in order. Everything according to plan, except this loss of a footman for the human from China, who is playing 10,000 times better than the last time I saw him. Tech has started, Blacksmith is coming. Interestingly, not walling off the expansion, completely open. Usually you use the Blacksmith to wall off, but not this time though. Foggy on the other side, getting the big consumable, hopefully a mana potion for his second hero or an invul. It's the greater healing, it's also okay. Does he buy anything at the marketplace? I do not think so. Nope, kept it all. Tier 2, not finished, but it is faster than Yumiko's tech. Lumber Mill is coming as well. So the base should be safe from all the attacks, but its expansion, there's definitely an opportunity for Foggy later. This Huntress build, of course, slows everything down, but also against a lot of footmen, this makes sense, because Hunters are a lot stronger against them than Archers are. MK is trying to creep this alone, not really worth it, but he gets the first heal scroll of the game. And this is, of course, against the area of effect, very, very useful. No defend for Yumiko. So the Berserker is doing full damage. There is the mana burn, but the Stormbolt arrived earlier, so only a burn for 11. Comes another bash, but that's been countered by evasion. So it is the mana burn evasion build. No immolation here. We see it from time to time from Foggy, but not on Echo Owls. The mana burn is just too important, as well as the evasion. More tankiness on the Demon Hunter, always appreciated. Here comes the shop, and he needs that shop. Nice micro by Yumiko, sending all the footmen away before the Huntress do their fatal hits. And Foggy did not accomplish too much just yet. His expansion is up and running, yeah. The Ancients of Lore are coming, yeah. But still Yumiko is standing strong. Got a heal potion and a very early mana potion as well. Panda and Brewmaster, the obvious choice as a second hero. You could go for Naga as well, but in general, and for the late game, Panda is better, and there's plenty of creep spots to take, so he will get him up to level 3. And he needs levels. He needs levels so fast. Yumiko is checking the marketplace, he's alright. Foggy has already been here. Can he creep check him at the Murlocs? Oh, he's coming closer. He's coming a lot closer. He's getting the big Nightcrawlers. Yeah, Demon Hunter is coming in as well. Wanted to harass. Oh no, went to the shop, but didn't buy anything. Strange enough. And the second Murloc and the item go to the Mountain King. Gloves of Haste is of course nice because it results in more bashes. And 3 Huntress for Foggy. He feels pressured. Definitely a sign. And it's not that easy. Demon Hunter is not really finding high levels, but has the first heal scroll now, but the staff is on cooldown. So if Yumiko approaches now, he's gonna have a hard time. This spell upgrade against slow later, and the first bear of the game with adept upgrade is coming as well, since the tier 3 is about to finish. Oh, the Demon Hunter! There's a Stormbolt incoming, and a lot of peasants to surround. Oh, there's another bolt. Can he get a bash? Here's the mana burn. Ah, it's not enough, but he has a mana potion. He can kill the demon if he wants to, at least force the town portal. Here it is, and he kills him! Foggy not fast enough! Potion used, Stormbolt used, and no time to use the TP on Foggy, so he's losing his level 3 first hero. And this is, of course, horrible. This is absolutely horrible, and Yumiko not going for an Archmage, not going for a Paladin or something. This is most likely a Naga, or is it? Nope. Okay, it is the Archmage and double Rex again. He's basically the only player in the world who plays it regularly. But look at this. Militia has been called to support the Archmage. In the meantime, he's approaching at the expansion. Holy shit, this is so well executed. And this is so much damage. What can Foggy do? Breath of Fire, Drunken Haze. Nice combo. There's no Dispel. Oh, well, the Shadow Priest could Dispel it, but the damage is going through nevertheless. He needs a counter block on the Panda to not lose his second hero, who is level 3 already. You saw the damage. And he has plenty of mana. Next Breath of Fire, but Heal Scroll counters it. But there's one more. Counters around. But once again, the Hunters are so hurt. Where's the next breath? And where's the Demon Hunter? He's not buying him back from the Tavern. That's going to take almost a minute to take the Demon Hunter back. And a minute in Warcraft time. Nice! The Stormbolt cancels the Breath of Fire. And he's surrounded. He is dead for sure. There is Rejuvenation, yeah, but what's it worth? Nothing! Losing the second hero as well. And all the army is suffering as well. Yumiko steamrolling over his opponent from the Ukraine. And this looks like child's play. This looks like child's play. He's towering up. Gets the breakers and yeah. Foggy. We expected a lot more from one of the two European contestants here in this game. The Bears, of course. They are standing strong. They have to make up for something, but he's losing the first Ancient of Lore. Demon Hunter is back though, mana burn immediately, but only for 14. First bear down, and there's no area of effect anymore. The Panda, it's gonna take another 2 minutes to get him back. Invo Potion being used, and the damage is just not high enough. There's a lot of Moon Wells, so maybe he can carry this with the Demon Hunter alone, and so far it looks good. But he's towering up, as I mentioned. First tower is already done. Oh, look at this, nice position. He can't do anything against this, except diving in deep. And that's not what you want. Yumiko even with a rifleman. This is a 75 supply army. What a fast push this is. No time for Foggy to go that high, that early. Because he went for Hunters, of course, this plays into the fact. Foggy might be losing here, but when is the Panda coming back? This was of course a big investment, 500 gold or something. Is what you usually want to invest into your army, and now the guard towers are up. Do they have vision? They have to have vision, then they can attack the shop. There's no... Oh, okay, there is an orb. Alright. But now of course the footmen are completely useless. But the mana burns are not hitting at all. Not hitting at all. Never deny anything. He always throws the Stormbolt before the mana burn arrives. It's not how you want it. And two bears are definitely falling here. Mountain King, very, very fast, level 4.7. Finally level 4 on the Demon Hunter gives him level 2 evasion. But here comes the Panda. Alright, time for a barbecue. Double kill on the footman. Almost a triple kill, but he heals them up and sends them back. No experience gathered. And his second to last bear might be falling. No. That's the next for the fire. Okay, he has no mana. And the moon juice is empty. It's night though, so he is regenerating to a degree. Shop is gone, so no mana potion. Towers are up. What can he do against this? Foggy needs some desperation move, a Hail Mary. But with 57 versus 68. Well, he's getting closer, but he has to fight in the towers. I told you, Yumiko and Echo Owls, he loves his towers. He's retreating a bit, giving you Foggy some time to breathe. Get his production back up, because, yeah, as I mentioned, he lost his one Ancient of Lore. Now he's heavily producing, 500 gold still in his bank. But he can't invest it into items, which is a shame now. Because he would definitely use, or he could use a mana potion. Archmage level 2.7 already. He went there with 0. But the game is not over. The hero levels are fine. The number of bears is getting better. He gets rid of 2 towers. Stormbolt again. No surround, but maybe a bash. Wow, he's tanking so much damage, and there's the bash. Here's the block. Heal potion being used. He needs a dispel. There we go.
A town is under siege.
Roar is on, so of course the bears are superior to the breakers. If they get a good concave. And it looks like he does. Next Breath of Fire inbound, but the Demon Hunter has to be super duper careful. No mana anymore, but a potion. And we saw this before. Potion Stormbolt resulted in a dead Demon Hunter. Here we go, Breath of Fire again. But there is nice. This shop is gonna help him so much. Scroll of Regen used immediately. And he is so close. 17 experience points until level 5. And level 3 MK Stormbolt. That's gonna hurt. Anti-magic potion being used. But okay, there's one breath. But now it's hard because there's so many breakers to get to the units that he can hit. First breath was not that bad. Oh, nice little attack by the Demon Hunter. Also with the potion of anti-magic. And can he get the second hero? Oh, he'll scroll to save him. And he does. Breath of Fire does not hit the Archmage. Demon Hunter is diving in way too deep. There's the Stormbolt again. There's the kill again. Level 4. Oh boy. But there's level 5 and 3. And he should have Blizzard. We don't see Water Elementals, so the area of effect will definitely kill him over time. Nice death by Foggy. Once again, a great game by both players, but Foggy fighting like a lion, but fighting uphill. And lions don't stand that tall. Uphill. And more towers are coming. This is gonna be a big threat to Foggy, especially to his production. He killed the second Engine of Law already, again. MK though, a little out of position. He of course wants the Stormbolt on the Demon Hunter, who was brought back from the tavern, obviously. 2 Breaths of Fire. If you can get rid of the casters, you can get rid of the breakers.
The town is under siege.
Where is Blizzard though? Ah, it's Brilliant Zora level 2. Interestingly. Going for the MK, there is a town portal, there is an Invo Potion, so I don't know if it's the smartest choice to attack the first hero. The bears are all gonna go down. Just a click. The Breath of Fire was nice, but it's not worth it anymore. Invo Potion triggered though. Another bash. And he always stays in range of the Archmage to get the mana regen. You see it here. And he's so safe in between all his towers. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
A player's forces are under attack.
And at this point, Yumiko is just playing with Foggy.
The town is under siege.
Of course, Foggy wants to stay alive. Foggy wants to try his best. Double level 6 would be his saving grace. With Metamorphosis and Earthstorm and Fire. The 2 strongest ultimates in the game, most likely. But now Foggy, without an Engine of Law, did he rebuild it? Okay, he has 1.
Town is under siege.
It's not in the base, of course. But sooner or later, his Tree of Life will fall. And he's supply stack now, so 66 versus 74. And it is water elementals. I don't understand that at all. But alright. He will have a reason for that. I think Blizzard is a lot stronger. First Breath of Fire is only into the units here. And the towers are doing their job. It's respectable that he's trying it all. Okay, level 5 Demon Hunter now. Losing a bear to towers is not what's supposed to happen. Panda has no mana. Potion is being used already. And GG! Yumiko slaughters Foggy in, I don't know, in 30 minutes, both games combined. That was an entirely different Yumiko than in the last weeks. I'm really curious. He worked on... He definitely worked on his timings. And that push against this expansion of the Night Elf with 75 supply after, I don't know what it was, 8 minutes? with lots of mercs and double footmen. Holy shit. That seemed crazy strong, and maybe because of this timings, Hunters on Echo Isles might be a thing of the past, if other human players adapt. But we're gonna see about that. So Foggy down to the lowest bracket. Let's see if Liquipedia is once again super duper fast. Incredible. Shout out to everybody who's working on this side. It's so important to have Liquipedia covering Warcraft, and fast as lightning, double thumbs up from my end. So the next game we're gonna have is Colorful versus Believe, who is replacing Lucifer, and the winner of this game will meet Foggy Yumiko in the quarterfinal together with Zhao KK and Focus. We have to thank Shad, our beloved designer, for subscribing. Have fun with the emotes and the replays that I'm gonna send out. Every subscriber gets replay packages from all the cast that we are allowed to share. And yeah, small little break, little commercial break, and we'll get ready for Believe versus